Good morning. Well, I thought I'd just drop down for a minute to discuss something that keeps coming up, and if it keeps coming up, I'm going to keep talking about it. How about that? And what I'm speaking of is this thing about these old reads that I keep getting. You old this, you old that. Well, for those of you who want to keep calling me old, well, get here. Get to my age and see if it doesn't change your mind. But one of the things I want to talk about is that all this shock and awe, if I do something because I'm old, it's like, oh no, snap my fingers. She's snapping her fingers. Oh, clap my hands. Oh, oh. Some of you who have this concern remind me of people who are always sometimes over helpful. I'm minding my own business and can I help you? No, I don't need your help. I'm good, you know. And so far I am. There may come a time, and I'm sure uh, I'm blessed to continue living. Um, there will be more of that. But that's what happens. And people act as if, oh, wow, she's listening to rap music over there. Oh, my goodness. Scandalous? I don't think so. Because the fact of the matter is that I was listening to rap music before some of you were born, since its inception. Always appreciated it as an art form, and I will continue to do so. But because it's part of your generation, you don't realize it was also part of mine, and the generation after that, and the generation after that. And I appreciate it, and yet people are shocked because that old lady over there playing rap music. Come on now. Music has no age to it. That's the one thing that people don't seem to understand. Now, with me, it may be a little different as far as the music is concerned because I definitely have a background in music. I was a singer long time ago, and my father was a jazz drummer, and my mother played piano, and I grew up exposed to music. I can't go back at any point in my life. I'm trying to think if there's any point in my life where there wasn't music playing in my world. And so it kind of, surprises me when people are surprised that I'm listening to rap music, but I'm also listening to classical music. My musical tastes are wide ranging. I have a extensive appreciation for all music. But because I'm old, no, she's listened to rap music. Oh my goodness. Mm. And if somebody talks about me and I clap back, oh my, I shouldn't be doing that. I should be somewhere, I don't know where they think I should be, you know, but they don't feel like I should be on social media. And yet I'm on like about 7 or 8 different platforms. Social media belongs to everybody. And YouTube is one of those social medias. And people who are, half my age telling me what I should be doing, the fact is that, like I've said before, I've made it this far without their suggestions. Now, my family is in tune to me, and we have a Zoom where everybody, young and old, are on there. And I kind of tossed about the idea because in January 2023, I was thinking about getting an RV or a van because I love watching people living in the vans and living in the RVs. I love that freedom, that life. And basically, I kicked the idea around with them. I'm going to get a van or a RV and I'm going to hit the road. Oh my goodness. My brothers, my nieces and nephews, they're kind of like, you know, no, you know. And my son wasn't on there that day. But they had a fit. And I'm like, what's wrong with them? So my niece, bless her heart, my sister's daughter, may she rest in peace, she shut it down. They put the kibosh on it, but she's the one who shut me down. And she said, Auntie, do you know how to change a tire? And I was quiet. Everybody's like, Auntie, Auntie, Nana. And I answered, I said, no. And my niece said, enough said. And, that was the end of that. So my family is at a point where, they know what I'm doing. And they're not worried about me sitting up on social media talking and, typing. Because that's really all it is. But, my boyfriend, he doesn't like the sector that I'm in. He is not appreciative of it. He doesn't like social media at all. But he calls this sector Pigpen. And I'm like, no, everybody ain't like these people that's doing all this other stuff. Everybody's not like that. But he don't like it. And so I usually get on here when, he's not around. And do my little thing on here. But it's just kind of like, if somebody talks about me in real life or is in my face in real life talking about me, I'm going to talk back. I don't care who it is, I'm going to talk back. I've been talking back all my life, okay? And had to dodge getting popped in the mouth for talking back. Because I come from a generation, if you talk back, you're going to get hurt. My talking back with my family, the elders in my family, was mumbles. They said, what you say? Nothing. But it's kind of amusing to me that people have that kind of attitude towards older people. Now, my friends who are my age and younger, some, just depends on how I met them, they are happy that I'm engaged in social media or whatever. They're not happy about, some of the stuff that I've experienced on here, but they know I can handle it because I handle it in real life. And if I get sick or something like that, I'm not going to be on here. I'm going to get my health together if I need to. And that's the way I've handled things, even if I'm, my health also includes not being on here. going out and doing things. I think it was in 2023 when I took the YouTube app off of my phone. And I would suggest to other people do that as well, because if you got your email on there, if somebody needs you or family or something important comes up, you can get it through email. But with YouTube, you can catch it on the replay when you get home on your laptop or computer, whichever one you have. I have laptops. And, so that when I'm out enjoying life, I don't get any notifications. I stopped getting YouTube notifications in 2023, I believe. I took Zoom off of my phone, the whole thing. And so, you learn how to make room for real life. And that's something I would suggest for people of any age. You don't need all of that. And, if I go live, because I don't go live on here anymore, if I go live, it's on Facebook. That's when I go live. But more or less, there's no need to have it on your phone. If you're going to be out having a good time, either turn your phone off or take certain apps off your phone, or you can silence them. That's what I do. So, but like I said, if somebody says something about me or to me, I'm going to say something back. And I think that, people don't like that. Just go away, old lady. Okay. But when they say just go away, old bitch, oh, I got to reply. Not so much with that phrase because it's old. I've heard it so many times. But, I will respond. So, and they don't like it when you respond. And that's basically what I do is respond unless I'm doing my other content, my informative content that I love to do. I love to provide information for my subscribers. And that's what I enjoy doing, providing information, knowledge, things that I've learned, places to go, whatever it is. I like to do that for my subscribers, and I've been doing it for a while. But as far as me responding, you remember that song, what is it, Respect? R-E-S-P, remember that? R-E-S-P-E-C-T? Well, listen carefully. R-E-S-P-O-N-D, R-E-S-P-O-N-D, R-E-S-P-O-N-D. Take care, TCP. A little response. A little response. And that's how I feel about that. The other thing that I'm concerned about is as far as being older. I don't know. My generation and my family, we don't put our families in nursing homes unless it's some, it hasn't come up yet, but unless it's something where, the person cannot take care of themselves, they need round-the-clock medical care, or, and even then, we manage to get them round-the-clock nurses or something like that, because if we're, not qualified. But we do those kind of things in my family. And essentially encourage our older family members to do things, to go places, to enjoy life, because they've worked hard all their life. And that's another thing that I'm seeing more and more. I'm seeing older people being thrown away. There's nothing I can do about that because they're not my family. But I can strongly suggest that, based upon what I'm seeing on here, people feel that if you're older, you need to be over there in that corner sitting there twiddling your thumbs. And that's not Ray Ellen. You know, so far I ain't never twiddled my thumbs in my life. Okay? Um, and I hope that, the young people who are listening to me are encouraging their family to do things other than sit back and be quiet. Because the problem that I've seen over time, and I've seen it within my own self at one point, but the problem sometimes is that young people feel like this is their world and that we are just spectators of their world. But we're not. We're living in this world. And my point of view, and I've been saying this for a while, you know, I'm going to enjoy life and I'm going to live until I die. And whatever I choose to do, I choose to do.